7 o'clock, Town of Granby Conservation for Tuesday, December 10th, 2019. It is 7 p.m. and we'll start with Building and Board of Health applications. I see no one in the audience for that, so we'll continue on to administrative duties.
Ed,
Commentary?
I just wanted to opine for 2 minutes, now that we have an audience out there, on this Riverfront Act situation. A lot of folks in town are affected by, but not clearly aware of the implications of the Rivers Protection Act, which was promulgated in the late 90s here in the Commonwealth. If you have a parcel of land with a stream on it, you may be affected by the Rivers Act. A determination has to be made by a competent source, and normally that's the USGS map, whether or not the stream is perennial or intermittent. But please do not fret. We work with our homeowners to get these projects permitted. There may be some restrictions if you're in the 200-foot zone outside of a perennial stream, but it often perplexes folks in terms of permitting. But again, it's designed to enhance the environment, enhance your property, and again, seek guidance from the commission if you have a project that you think might involve a stream, either intermittent or perennial, and we'll work with you in that light. Thank you.
Thanks. Any other commentary, folks? All set? Okay, moving on. Post our next meeting. We have in front of us the 2020 meeting and filing dates. So we'll probably
January 14th?
accept this. So Tuesday, January 14th, post the next meeting for 7 p.m. at 1 Library Lane, the old Carnegie Library building. Minutes. Do we have minutes at this point, or are we still?
Just videotaped minutes.
Videotaped. Bills to pay in the Kathy folder.
So our old minutes do not have location of where we were in 2011.
Well,
Yeah, we'll talk about that after.
We'll have plenty of time to go over that.
Yeah. I've got other resources to look that up.
Any bills to pay.
Okay.
Very well, moving forward. Financial accounts.
Well, speaking of financial accounts, I brought to the attention of our town manager the issue involving non-wetland protection payments out of the wetland filing fee account.
With respect to the dam.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, and he's aware of the situation.
So are we still under the premise that they request, the selectmen wish us to pay for the phase 1 study from our funds?
Well, again, it's inappropriate to pay out of the filing fee account.
Understood.
Can you send this? Did you
Sure.
have initials on it yet?
Okay, what I have here in front of me is a financial report for November. It is dated 12/09/2019. Mark it received.
Hey, Dave. There we go. Let me see.
I don't know if this has been seen.
I also have here another financial report for October. And this report is dated 11/21/2019. So I'll mark this received with today's date.
This is 2018.
With respect back to Wenda's question, I have on May 23rd, 2014, we all received an email from Kathy Leonard saying that the Select Board has adopted a policy for the use of the Carnegie Hall building, and this is dated May 23rd, 2014. So from that point forward, we were in this building.
So when was that?
May 23rd, 2014,
May 23rd.
2014. I received an email along with you, Wenda, you received one.
Yeah, actually, February 25th, 2014, we're in the senior center. So you're absolutely correct.
So we're. Oh,
So then, that's right, we went from that
Yeah.
In Carnegie.
Yeah.
to senior center, now to Carnegie, that's what we have here.
Okay, here we are, March 26th, 2013, we're in the senior center.
Well, I have here in Aldrich Hall,
Let me just keep moving
April
forward here.
26, 2011.
That's possible, because we were at the senior center for a few
Okay,
years.
here we are, May 13th, 2014, we're still in the senior center.
And I think our records were still here.
Yes. We had to keep coming back and forth.
Yeah. So when was the last date for the seniors?
Senior center, May 13th, 2014, we're in the senior center. Okay, let's try 6/24. Okay, June 24th, 2014, we're in Carnegie Hall. That's right.
Yeah, okay.
There, so it was around, it was in June. June 2014, that was a changeover.
So that's when we finally moved our files, somewhere after that.
Yeah.
I think these are all old.
Because they were in here.
That's right. I recall that now.
Those were not initials, which were
Yep.
4 months of financial stuff. And then that was right behind it, and those are not initials either.
Okay, what else we got, Ed?
Financial accounts, we just went through.
Yep.
Item 6, approve sign renewal of 2019-2020 gravel permits.
This is West.
Yeah, are those finished? Are we done with the gravel permits finally?
I don't think
I
so.
don't think so. There's two more to do. And this is extending the order of conditions.
Well, on this gravel permit, Ed, should we hire someone to go out and do these for us?
We'd have not.
Maybe we should hire an outside consultant to do it, if we don't have the time.
Well, I recused myself, so did Patty, on all three, at least on 3 of them.
Naraki is complete. Well, there's 2 Narakis.
Oh, well, I signed that one.
Yeah, there were 3 Narakis, there was an Orland, and then there was an Ondrick.
I have Andric, and then I have 2 Narakis in my hand. One of them is signed, this one is not. Oh, this one is on north side of Carver Street.
That has not been inspected, that's right, that one
Those
has not.
two I didn't.
Yeah, the other 2 have been inspected.
But I think someone else needs to sign them.
Do they have 2 signatures?
No, they have
One of
just
them.
mine. Back in what? When did I sign?
This one
11?
is 2.
Okay, a 2 signature is good.
Oh, it does have two.
This one only has 1.
Okay. And which one is that?
That is on it.
Let's see, I haven't gone to Ondrick. Crap.
I don't.
And Ed, you work for Ondrick, right? And
Yeah.
Patty works for Ondrick.
Well,
Well,
under school.
Her son is Ondrick's kid.
I've never been to that one.
Okay, all right, well, we have to get to Ondrick, and we have to get to the north side of Carver Street.
What about,
Orland?
Great Orleans?
Has anyone been to Orland?
I thought one of you, somebody
They
went to
might
Orleans.
not be done.
It's-
If
it's
they're
not
done,
in
they're
there.
not in there.
So
they're done.
Orleans probably.
I think that's
it's
been
done.
signed off, I think that
Yes.
was signed
I
off,
think that was the one that Patty and I did.
yeah. Okay, that's,
Yeah.
next laundry list.
Outreach, item 7, outreach education plan to the week.
You want a consultant?
That's nothing. Notices, ZBAs, so I believe this is all notices, right?
But
I will
who's
go
going to
to-
MACC this year? You going? Is anyone going? I haven't gone in a couple of years. March, first Saturday in March.
Where's my schedule?
Amanda, you're going, right? You normally go.
Usually, yeah.
Okay. Maybe I'll try to go this year.
Okay, so I've got some letters here. I got a letter here dated December 5th, 2019, addressed to the Granby Conservation, attention, William Shaheen, regarding generic order of conditions for Highway Department, DEP file 165-325. Dear Bill, we are herein requesting an extension of our generic order of conditions for highway maintenance. We would like extended the existing order for another 3 years. We hope to continue to present working arrangements. We have tried to maintain a good communication with you and the Conservation Commission on all projects involving any regulated areas. Please let me know if there are any problems. If you have any other information, please contact me. Sincerely, Dave DeRocher, PE, Highway
Yeah,
Superintendent.
I think what we should do is review his performance over the last 3 years, make any necessary adjustments, and move forward.
Sure.
That's fine. And again, there's probably going to be a couple of small adjustments. But Dave, it's that time again. 3 years goes quickly.
Of an email letter here dated December 10th, 2019, which I believe we're all CC'd in. It says Ed, Bill, and Granby Commissioners. I hope everyone is enjoying the holiday season so far. A quick email to request attending a Concom meeting to discuss compensatory storage for the upcoming Route 202 project. Commission and DOT has met a few times already to discuss the resource areas and the project design. Those discussions have resulted in a great benefit to the protection of resource areas and the overall design, and I look forward to further discussions. I'm available to attend meeting and encourage a commission to consider a site visit to review the compensatory storage area and other areas of interest. Further details, we have initial details related to compensatory storage, including incremental fill proposed incremental cuts, and footprint of work area for the needed cuts. As you know, the work proposed was within BLSF boring land subject to flooding at and near the intersection of Route 202 and School Street. The compensatory storage is proposed on the east side of School Street, west side of Forge Pond. Signed, Mr. Robert Notario.
I communicated with Bob today by email. I invited him in to our next meeting in January to discuss. That's the roundabout project.
Yeah.
Kind of an
Correct.
exciting project for us.
I still have some questions of whether that is still riverfront right there, on the other side of that bridge.
Well, we can
The
discuss.
the compensatory storage, from what I understand, is way up School Street.
Yeah, it's up by the boat
Right,
ramp.
I think
Well, the others,
there might be some riverine characteristics.
we'll talk about that
We can do that
when
later.
the permit comes in or before
Yeah.
we can discuss.
Okay.
I'm not sure why this is here. It's a letter dated December 6, 2017.
Who's WDA? Oh, that's one of the solar
Waterman
outfits.
Design, I believe.
Oh, that's because, that's the La Flamme solar project, isn't it? It's La
Yes.
Flamme. They've started construction, as you know,
Right, they've been
over there.
going
Yeah.
pretty
And
diligently.
I've been driving by there, and I don't see any egregious
I haven't either.
violations, so it looks
Is
fine.
We
it-
have a
why-
pile of stuff from 2017, 2018.
Yeah.
Is that why this is out?
I have no
You should probably file that with that. If that's Laflamme Solar, make sure it's all in the same folder.
Thank you.
Is that all the same?
I have here a service invoice addressed to Mr. Robert Oz for our site visit on 10/22/19 for $75 made out to the town of Granby. So,
So they put it in that pile to be filed? We should put a sticky note. We get some sticky notes. Have we heard any stuff about
Well, that's Dave Leonard's CD. Should be a CD. Actually, I'm gonna maybe take a peek.
So, I have here a CD or DVD from Lenart Consulting Services LLC dated December 9th, 2019, regarding Forge Pond Dam and Dike, Mass number 00488 and Mass 00489, Granby, Mass, Emergency Action Plan. It says, Dear Bill, attaches your copy of the EAP for the above referenced dam and dike on a CD in accordance with the Dam Safety Regulations 302 CMR 10.11 as amended. The Town of Granby Emergency Management Director has reviewed the document and provided his verification of review, which is included in the attached document. If you have any questions, please contact me, the undersigned, at any time. Very truly yours, David M. Lenart.
So is that the report?
No, that's the EAP, that's the
Emergency
Emergency Action Plan. That's if the dam suddenly breaches, who's gonna be affected,
Right.
if any?
It all depends on how much blows.
Yeah. Yeah, they require a breach analysis typically, but on small dams like this, they won't even require that.
Who is the Emergency Management Director? I'm guessing that's
Probably Chris
Martin.
Martin, yeah.
Should we send them the CD?
You want a
Well,
copy?
I'm gonna
Why don't
look
you
at
copy
Yeah,
that
I'm
onto
gonna-
yours?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on my computer and then I'll bring it back. That's good, I'll keep all
You
this,
want it?
thank you.
Looking at
Okay.
erosion.
Okay, any other documents there that we need to read in?
No.
Nothing over there? Okay, thank you.
This is all yours. This is for.
We got this contract.
Pertaining to today's. Excellent.
If you want to address this is the contract for Bachelor Street review.
Oh.
That's
I
Emily
thought you
Stockton.
already been out there.
Oh, no, we gotta sign her agreement. She won't start work until we sign the agreement.
All right,
This is Bachelor Street?
yes. Again, this goes back to the issues that we don't have, we don't have any staff and
Right.
no time for any of us to go out there.
So what's that Bachelor Street now?
Peer review. So, I've got a letter here dated November 15th, 2019, to the Granby Conservation Commission. So, anyways, I'm sorry about that. It's regarding notice of intent, Mass DEP file 1650333, Bedrock Financial LLC, Bachelor Street, Granby, Mass, map 13B, 17.1, peer review proposal.
So this is the one over on Lion Street?
Bachelor and Harris. That's the
Bachelor, yes.
corner. It's a huge parcel with that long road that goes.
The
to
driveway,
house out in the woods.
exactly.
It's all swamp out there.
So, at our last meeting, I don't know if you were
Is
here,
it near Brooks, or where is it?
Harris, isn't it?
Near Harris.
Harris Mountain Road?
Yeah. It's on the north side of Bachelor, correct?
Yeah, it's on the northeast corner of Harris and Bachelor. It's across from Tromke Ave, right across from Tromke Avenue.
Okay.
It's really, really wet there.
So they want to put like a state line in there?
They filed a notice of intent for a, no, I don't believe it's an estate lot, it's just
Just a regular house.
single-family house with septic and some grading. So,
But Emily needs our signatures, needs 3 signatures.
do you, Do you want to review this? You want to give us the cliff
No,
notes?
I've already.
You've already reviewed it. What's your
I've
recommendation?
talked to her on the telephone.
Sure.
Yeah, I would recommend we sign it. The money's been escrowed. Steve Nally has the money in hand. The town has the money. She's coordinated with Heather. She's ready to go. She just
Okay.
wants the signature.
Does anybody want to look at this? Assuming the cliff notes from Bill are fine.
Again, it's a standard engineering proposal. Oh, she's very good. She's excellent. Emily's very, very good. Strongly recommended by Mr. Stinson as well.
Are we all signing this?
Yeah. But again, the fact that we don't have staff at this point.
I don't know. I have no idea. That makes me super slow.
My friend came to get a telephone working. They're not. They're like, oh, there's fiber optic up the street. And guess what? It goes by your house, but we can't figure out how to hook it up.
That's good, Ed, thank you.
Then
They don't think she's-
the guy's developing and I keeps having strokes. Not a good situation. So how's your program going?
It's good. It's intense, but it's good. But
I know.
excited before Thanksgiving.
How did it go?
It was good.
So I will put that under basically your notices and CBAs or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. It's just a contract.
Okay, that's great, got that done.
News and announcements? Nothing.
We got a new schedule.
Oh,
It's in the file.
I got Kathy her gift for whoever wants to donate at the
Right.
appropriate time. We're gonna have a Christmas party or no?
Holiday party?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can talk about that. You want Mr. Davis?
Yeah, Dave, why don't you come in
Because
before?
we've got some time. We've
Yeah,
got
we got
7 minutes.
Come on and give us our update. Dave Collette, as you know, folks, is in under an enforcement order on 98 Cold Hill from the commission for some wetland filling. And I think he's on a time milestone. You've achieved, I think, your first milestone, Dave. Your second is a report from Ward Smith. So why don't you update us on that?
Don't have a report from Ward Smith yet. I've got the flags back surveyed back where they were from the original plan, and he has not come out to visit yet. The snow just about melted, but and he had a few other projects to finish up when he got back from vacation, but he should be out soon, and hopefully we'll have a report for you at the next meeting.
Okay, how's the water situation as of today? It must be really wet out there.
It's just, mushy. I think it's still frozen like maybe a few inches under.
Vehicles down the road, okay?
Oh, yeah, that's not an issue.
That's good. Okay. So you're under contract with Ward Smith?
Yes.
And who did the surveying? Frederick?
No, it was someone else did it pro bono.
Who
So
did it?
a friend of the family is a surveyor.
Is he a licensed surveyor?
Yep.
Does he have a name?
He does, but I'm not gonna considering he did it pro bono for me. I'm not gonna publish that.
Doesn't matter whether you pay it or not, we don't care.
Yeah.
It's not our fault.
Yeah.
We don't care.
I know, but
Does he have an RLS license? number?
yeah.
Well, it will be on the print.
It's gotta be on the front, yeah.
Why don't you
Well,
tell
he
us who
was
it
just
is?
back surveyed based on Frederick's print. So he loaded into CAD, found milestones, triangulated where all the flags were, and then came on site and
Is he self-employed?
yeah. Well, I'd have to ask him. I don't really know.
But why
but
don't
I-
you just convey his name to us?
His name was John Smith, then it wouldn't. I can call him John Smith. I'll ask him if he wants his name published, and if he does, then
His name, like.
Well, so it's in the
It's a
print.
legal thing. I think it legally
It's
has
not
to
a big
be.
secret.
Yeah.
You can't have a secret person doing work.
so the
This is like Christopher Steele from Criminal Law.
right. So
Well, let's put it this way then.
yeah,
Mr. Ward Smith needs to produce documents that are reliable and that are reproducible on the ground
Yes.
and that he's confident with, so.
So these flags are in the exact locations where Sherman Frederick has it on their drawing. I can re-involve Sherman Frederick, but I prefer them to only come out on site one time. I can have them come out and reestablish the
I
flags, but
strongly recommend that your survey.
And then, and I also am worried about the backside of the
You know,
property
we can
too.
require, and I don't want to do this, but we could require Dave to retain a peer reviewer. We could retain a peer reviewer to check the reliabilities of his survey.
so,
But I don't want
right.
the entire project. I don't want.
Yep.
At the end of the
I
day,
also want that behind the house check too, at some point, to verify that there's no other impacts at some point.
All right, go ahead, Dave.
so at the end of the day, like I said, I'd like for Sherman Frederick to only have to come on site one time. They can, the location of the restoration area is going to show up on their map, just in relation to the old ones. The driveway as built will show up on their map, just in relation to the original flagging. At this point, the flags are just a visual for Ward to have an idea where the wetland was, so that he knows when he decides a location for restoration, it's not inside of the original wetland body.
Excuse me, Amanda, do you have his laundry list of items on his enforcement, his letter?
Don't have it up.
Let me see. Okay, here it is. Do you have it?
I
Oh,
don't,
okay, let me read
I
this.
think you had it on yours. so-
Yeah, this is dated 10/1/2019. The Granby Conservation Commission maintains the right to approve or deny the nominee based on the level's individual experience as it relates to the successful construction of replacement areas. By no later than Tuesday, November 19, said consultant shall reestablish the boundaries of all resource areas as they existed prior to disturbance. So you're saying that's done? Is that correct?
Correct.
On or before January 28th, 2020, the recipient shall submit a draft written document prepared by the consultant titled Restoration/Mitigation Plan for 98 Cold Hill, Granby, Mass. The plan. Within 10 business days of the acceptance or modification of the document by GCC, the recipient shall cause the plan to be enacted by installation of all erosion and sedimentation controls required by the plan. So your next milestone is January 28th, so we need a written document prepared by Ward Smith.
Correct.
So you've got 30, 40, well, 48 days to get that done, okay? And did Ward what do you go to, Hawaii or something?
He didn't say.
Okay, I think he may have gone out of town, okay. All right, so you're good, you understand what's going on, everyone? Any questions for David?
No, just at some point, we need to have a.
Do you want to come out on site? And so there's, where the wetland area is a depression in the land. You can see on the topology.
I've been out to the one
Right, where
on
the-
the way to your house,
Correct.
the
There's another one behind your house.
behind your
Right.
house.
It's about 400 or 500 feet behind the house.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure. We never had a chance to check it, and I saw wetland plants from your house. So I just want to double check that.
Well, it could be
So that-
isolated, no?
It's not,
Not?
no, it's definitely not.
So we just, if there's other issues, we want to make sure those are rectified too at the same time.
So these are east of this house?
Behind it.
Yes.
East or south?
East.
Okay.
East.
So why wasn't that picked up on the original filing?
I think based on the location of things, it wasn't our main priority, I guess, because the crossing was kind of the big thing that I
Yes.
think became the focus. But yeah.
Okay, no
So-
problem, thank you.
I just don't want to double check to keep you out of any more trouble.
Yeah. So what does that double check entail? Do you guys want to come out and take a look yourselves? Do you want
Yeah,
Ward
we could
Smith
probably do that
to
once.
walk it himself and then report back, or do you guys want to all meet up with him and me to walk it at the same time?
Nip it in the bud.
I'd like to have
Yeah.
just a plan that we
Have
can.
Mr. Ward Smith
why he's
Walk
out
it.
there, yeah.
Yeah.
It wouldn't hurt.
I
Okay.
mean, yeah, take a look and see
That's
if
fine.
he thinks it's anything.
Would you guys like to be there with him?
I mean, I don't think it would hurt for us to get a look.
Yeah.
You know, just to confirm
Right.
everything.
What's the best way for me to contact you guys when he's?
Well, I know I am out of state pretty much every weekend past Christmas
I
right now.
would
Well,
just
are you comfortable with
I'm
him
just-
just letting us
just
know?
let Mr. Smith.
Let Mr.
Okay.
Wordsmith go out there, look. If he has any questions,
Okay.
have him get in contact.
Just keep moving in
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah.
Get rolling on it. So I'll just have Mr. Smith look at the back and then.
Okay.
Dave, FYI, we meet on January 14th,
Thank you.
which is 2 weeks before your
I'll
milestone.
make sure he knows that.
Yeah, I
and
would suggest
I'll
you
work.
might want to come in with Ward on the 14th, just to give us an interim update as to the status of his work.
Okay.
That would be really a prudent thing for you to do. So you and Ward come in and meet with us on the 14th, which will give you 2 weeks to get the final document, or the draft document put together.
Okay.
Linda, do you want Ward Smith to put blue flags in the back on the easterly side of his property? Just so we can,
If he thinks it's within 100 feet of his disturbance,
well, even if it's not, say if it's 250 feet behind the house, and just for him to know that, okay.
I'll have him put the blue flags
That way
up.
he knows and
Yeah.
everybody's.
Yeah,
on
that's-
the same
I don't know
That's
how
probably
far
good.
do you own back there?
It's a big lot though.
Probably at least 400 feet behind the house.
Okay.
It's a big lot, so just to.
There is a stream back there. It's probably a good 100 feet in reduction in elevation.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's like a significant downhill slope, and then
But it's horizontal distance versus this distance.
what's that?
The drop
Yeah,
It's the distance,
hydrology is complicated.
horizontal versus vertical.
Yeah.
So the horizontal.
Oh, I understand that. Yeah, yeah,
100
yeah.
foot horizontally, not in elevation.
Yep.
But that's fine. Just
Yeah, I'll have him flag it. You guys can take a look when you're ready. And
we can all keep this moving forward.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Thanks for coming in, Dave. Have a good
Okay.
holiday.
you too.
Thanks.
Yeah, have a good Christmas.
You too.
Site visits are scheduled. We don't really have anything on.
Just have the picture so they can see it.
Yeah.
So Bill,
Are you guys able to get to the gravel pits at any time soon?
this is,
I'm not sure. These are the wetlands. So this is the one, and there's a hydraulic connection through there, which is not on right now.
Well,
This is the area that got us all involved to begin with.
Sure.
And then there's this wetland that goes behind it as
Right,
well.
which it looks like from this photo.
It's
GIS
mostly
is
off the site, but these GIS photos are high assumption. Like you should
Like-
never.
Where's his home located?
You can see the clearing.
And it's actually a lot bigger, but yeah.
but to get elderberry behind his house, that set a red flag out for me.
You said buttonbush too.
Yeah, I saw elderberry back there. It was in flower. It needs to have wet feet. Yeah.
Right.
So
But
I'm just,
My question is when these lots were developed under the A&R, approval not required subdivision, I thought he had delineated the wetlands on the map,
I don't remember.
on the subdivision map.
I don't remember.
We can check it too. It's just,
Yeah.
But, you know, if
Not a
Ward can
problem.
take a walk back there and look, because this was right, you know,
I
within
think
50 feet of the
like they
house.
said, if there's wetlands, he should mark them
Yeah.
so that everyone
everybody
knows.
knows.
Yeah. So-
And it'll just cover all problems in the future.
Yeah.
that'd be fine.
Prevent problems in the future.
So,
I-
so it's, so Bill, Ed,
Sure.
it sounds like he's basically, what is it called? He's taking a map and he's digitizing it from the map and making it his own. Is that what it sounds like?
That's how it was described to us just now.
Okay,
For the
Whether
survey
or not
part,
that's accurate or not, we can tell you. The more accurate, we have the CAD file
right.
with the coordinates,
yeah.
and then. we
He
can
did
see-
mention something about a CAD file.
Yeah, he mentioned using the benchmarks and everything.
It sounded as though his surveyor did some field work.
Yeah, it sounded like he actually.
Yeah, I mean, if
You know.
Ward Smith is fine with it,
Yeah,
Ward Smith is representing to the commission.
right.
Yeah.
This-
And again, we reserve the right to require peer review
If it gets scrolled, yeah, we'll take a look at it.
Yeah.
Item number
But
11.
the plan should be stamped, or the
Oh, yeah.
survey should be stamped.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's right.
So I was like, I don't know why it's a secret. Like,
Item number 11,
It's gotta be
2020 meeting
reputable.
schedule.
Yeah.
I have here the proposed meeting dates and filing deadlines for each respective meeting date. First meeting is January 14th, 2020, and our last meeting will be Tuesday, December 8th, 2020. And it appears that we have one meeting per month at this time. Whether or not that schedule works
Yeah,
out
we
in the
may,
future.
we may have to enter a couple more meetings if we get super busy in the spring or summer, but as it stands, once a month, very reasonable.
We can talk about building permits if there's an issue with
Up
building
there.
permits. We can,
See if you can
Let's
find a
change
file
that.
on
just
that.
want to see.
So that's ready. We're past, it is,
That's the.
7:36. Okay, so public appointments and public hearings, 7:30. Item 1, continuation notice of intent filed by Bedrock Financial LLC for proposed construction of single-family home and associated work, portions of which fall within a 100-foot BVW, water vegetated wetland buffer zone, with regards to property located on Bachelor Street, map 13B, 17.1, Town of Granby.
It's the project Ms. Stockman is doing a review for the commission.
So-
Move to continue.
Move to continue. Could we get a post-it note on this and for Kathy to,
Yeah,
mail?
yeah, make sure that goes in the Kathy folder, because she has to physically mail one back then.
So, our next public hearing is at 7:45. Mike Peel.
What's your name, Henry?
The other one's not timed. We can.
Well, let's do the other one now.
Sure.
That's just something we already signed on the phone.
All right, item number 3 of the appointments and public hearings. Signed Form 2 for request for determination of applicability filed by the Massachusetts Wildlife, care of Carol Frost, represented by Department of Conservation and Recreation, to see whether the area/work depicted on plans and/or maps referenced are subject to jurisdiction of the Wetlands Protection Act with regards to property located at Amherst Road, East Street, known as map 11B-44 in the town of Granby. So we went through that last week.
I sent her an unsigned Form 2 with all the, I think it was a -1 or something, or -2, I believe it was. And all they want is a signed copy, so if you can grab that in the folder, we'll sign it
Yeah.
and be done with it. Should be right there.
Which,
Carol Frost, Mass Wildlife.
there are a few things in here.
This is the application. This is not
That's the Form 1.
That is not.
There should be a Form 2.
Was it in that bunch of correspondence?
Are there any other folders in there?
There's a lot of folders.
Here, let's get it.
What's over here? Anything those?
No, I already checked this.
Bill, do we have that form filled out?
Yes,
Where is that form?
I'm looking for
You can always print it out if we have to.
That's something I signed.
Oh, I know what it is. I can go to email. Oh, I know how to get it.
So she emailed it?
Yeah, is someone hooked up to the printer?
No.
Does the printer work?
Yes. Plugged in.
Okay, okay, what I'm gonna do is, let me see how we do this. Holyoke man accused of firing shots outside of White House Country Club, arrested, Mass. Okay, let's see here.
All right, so if he can put it on the jump drive.
I have one too. Although I don't know if I have the.
Okay, here we are.
Oh, you heard me doing that, so you-
Okay, here it is. I'm gonna forward this. Shall I forward this to you, Amanda?
Yeah.
Okay.
This high-tech world.
Okay, you should have it. Yeah, I did this on the 12th of November. Yeah, there it is. It's all filled out. Got -2.
Was there something weird going on with your cable funding or something? Alex?
Was it?
Was there something going on with your cable funding or something, or it had to be renewed? No? I thought I heard something about that.
Updated.
That's good, so you're safe.
Updated.
Where's it?
What is it, Granby Concom? As far as the yeah. Yeah. And it's the top one. Those are on the files from school. Well, on the most recent files from school, but I learned it.
So how's your projects going? Okay?
Yeah, it's intense, but it's good. It's just a lot of stuff. Learning to create, use Photoshop and InDesign.
Huh.
SketchUp, mid 3D model.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Of the house?
of my site, the property, all the trees,
Wow. With like trees and everything?
the rock wall.
Do you have a
fences.
picture? Oh, like a print for these, right?
I think so.
Success?
Yes.
Very
So,
good.
take a look and I'll print more.
Oh, I got a response from Chief Mitchell. I thought I forwarded the information to the member who is hosting the project. Oh, it's not Mr. Warren anymore. Who is it? Who told me? Sure, that's right. I will also call him directly and show that he was.
This is dated, not with the signatures. Is that okay?
Is that date for November 12th? Is that when they're meeting?
Yes.
Maybe. I think I missed it. Oh, should I not have signed?
When did I sign the last?
Essentially,
We have to pick a
who's at the
box.
meeting, who's at the meeting. You shouldn't sign unless you're for the hearing.
Trying to find 105. Correct?
Sometimes there's. Is it 105 and a 92? Or is it just 105?
4,
That's
5. It says 105, but there only seems to be 4 pages. Maybe there's 4 or 5.
Does that make sense? Yeah, that's fine.
So I need to put, a sticky note needs to be mailed to her?
Yes.
And does she have to file it, notarize it, something or other?
Oh, no notarization required.
Okay, on this one.
I wasn't sure if I was supposed to. I mean, I could send one of them.
All right, 7:45. Sure, 7:45, continuation of the notice of intent filed by Mount P.O. PC Development LLC. So proposed construction of a residential subdivision associated stormwater management structure will require a wetland fill and open channel crossing across property located in Carter Street. Known as map 16B, 15.4, and 16 in town of Granby. I'll make a motion to continue the hearing
Second?
the next meeting, the 14th.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Item, certificate of compliance for 222 Taylor Street. Bill, you went out to that?
I went out there with Greg Briggs, the building inspector. I actually also have to convey, we went out to the gun range. I'll tell you that story after. Went to 222 Taylor. They paid their $200 for a tardy, a COC. I walked the site, went in the back, took a bunch of photographs, well manicured. There is a little drainage way on the east side of the property, and it's the drainage way which emanates from the Randall Tree Farm pond. Remember we had the issue with the Randall Tree Farm? Remember the dam? We had that issue about
Yeah.
8-9 years ago?
Yep.
It's the same waterway. Realistically, my opinion, it's probably a perennial waterway. And
But when that was filed there.
well, that's right. When that was filed, it was prior to the river change, so there was no issue. That house was never been built today. And the bottom line is it's fine. I recommend we sign off on Form 8B, which I guess we don't have.
Do not have.
Is there,
Did you want this
how do
back,
I
or-
eject this safely, Amanda?
These are all the signed things. What?
How do I safely eject?
Close
Or
that?
is there an old one on here that we can modify?
Yeah, it probably is. Let me see what
I'm not sure I have a form anywhere.
I
But
might have
you
a
just
paper.
close that, and then there's a little thing in the right-hand corner.
Put a sticky note on that, that needs to be mailed to,
Right in the corner?
the DCR.
One of these little
Oh,
things
yeah.
down here?
Here's the actual.
Carol Frost.
You keep one of those?
Yeah.
This is the
Hopefully it's okay, I clicked on it.
Well, you're supposed to close this first.
Oh. The Adobe reader?
Yeah. Well, it'll close the file.
It didn't give me an error message. Okay, and we still gotta review Dave's?
Can you guys do a Form 8B real quick for 222 Taylor? If you want, I can do it. If you guys have it, you can do it.
We actually have this folder here, because you're gonna need all the information.
That's right, you
Tax.
know, yeah, here's parcel number, I get the Granby land images, it's right in
There's
the
five ones.
But if you get
Yes,
the
sir.
DEP Form 8B, fill it out at your fee, it's already paid for. Actually, let me see what I can do.
So where to find?
There's 222 Taylor Street. I've got the folder right here, Bill.
Let me see if we can find the,
Eight?
Do we have the,
Okay. Well, let me look.
do you have one?
Yeah, I found one.
Okay. If you need, I got one, but what if you have? My computer doesn't like this document. And when you do WPA documents, do your computer do that?
no. It's outdated. Which word software are you using?
8.1.
Yeah, there's like 2014, 2000, Windows.
Oh, no, I'm using, this is Word 2003. I actually upgraded to Windows 2006. or 2007 now, which does that DOCX, does that
Oh,
X.
okay, yeah.
And I find that to be actually okay. This is fairly old stuff. Yeah, so if you guys can do that 8B, that'd be terrific. So in the meanwhile, why don't we finish up our little laundry list items?
That's it, I
Not
think.
Form A that came up with.
That's it.
What's that?
So we'll just wait and do this. Alex, did my TV show air yet?
Yes, it's actually airing at 8 o'clock
Tonight?
tonight,
Be there. Very, very good.
Channel 12.
That's in 9 minutes.
It is.
Well, unfortunately, people won't see this program until after the airing, so we go up to
It's
air.
not a WPA too.
It'll be airing Sunday too.
Okay, great. Thank you.
What day did you go and inspect?
On,
This month?
what's on my, it's on my camera, I took photos.
Could you look at You don't
WPAF
have-
Form
it's not like on your
8B,
phone.
would that be it?
I don't have a smartphone.
Mm.
What's that, Linda?
Even a not smartphone.
Oh, this is Dave DeRozier's.
What are you looking at?
I did a search,
For what?
certificate of compliance.
Save the
8B.
form, save the form as a 222 Taylor Street.
I thought we were doing DeRozier, or,
No,
Taylor is two.
I'm already in the middle of doing it.
oh,
you
you are,
are?
oh.
Yeah, I said that I had it.
Oh,
I was
sorry.
just waiting.
No.
Amanda's got it.
Okay.
Sorry.
But don't we have, we have to
We
do,
gotta deal with.
We have to-
We're gonna have to meet with him, we can't.
Yeah.
We need to find the old forms.
Process.
So here we go.
That should
all right. Can we print out a copy of Dave's? Do we have a copy of the original one?
That's what I was looking for. You might be able to find it on there.
Let me just paraphrase, because Greg and I went to the gun range. There was some reports that there was unlicensed tree cutting at the gun range. This is Granby Bowling Gun.
Oh, they filed for another cutting plan.
Well, here's what happened, it was denied.
Okay.
DCR denied it. He
Oh,
denied
cool.
it,
Yay.
based on dual use provision, but anyway. I went up there, there was some incidental tree cutting of some dead trees near the road. It was very minimal in nature. I didn't see any egregious activities in that respect. I did see the long distance range. I guess the building inspector is going to be addressing that on other certain issues. But I did go up and view the range. Mr. Mercier was there. There was his wife. What was his wife's name? Mrs. Mercier, Mr. Mercier was there, took some photos. But again, the tree cutting was just incidental trees near the.
Did they ever get that crossing? put in
Crossing's
proper-
finished, it's all done. We haven't been up there, have we? Since the
No,
development
because of
work?
all the legal stuff. We
Yeah.
were told to stay out of it.
Compliance.
Yeah.
But they said that they were talking with someone at DEP who was overseeing and working with them.
Hmm.
So they were oversight since we took a step out.
Well, anyway, the tree cutting plan was denied. Doug Hutchison denied
So he wouldn't get himself in hot water again?
Did he get?
it. Anyway, the bottom line is, onward we move. I answered Amanda's question when I went out there, let me give my best recollection of the date that Greg and I went out there.
I'm not entirely sure how to read this parcel lot number. 6 Block A, lot 415. It's right here. It just, the format that they wrote it in is really confusing me.
Tax map 6,
Okay.
block A, that's correct. Lot 4-15. That's just
4-15.
exactly how he has it.
I'm gonna say we went out
Oh,
there
okay.
on
That's right.
I was
November
just- it just-
22nd.
Messed with me.
November 22nd?
November
Thank you.
22nd.
November 22nd, we did the site visit.
So, do you want, we have to make you gonna make a motion on that, or do we have to make a motion on that certificate of compliance?
Yeah, we can do that. I move we assign the certificate of compliance for 222 Taylor Street.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
That being said, do we have to sign this now, or can we just sign after? Yeah, you can close the public hearing. If you want.
There's no public hearing for a COC.
Oh, just close it.
Yeah, let's just print it out, sign it, so this guy can sell his house.
Wanna make a motion?
Yeah,
Just close the public hearing.
I move that we close tonight's hearing at 7:56 p.m.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.